Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal. I'm here with this kid.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Your eyebrows got a really seductive look in them.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that.
I'm feeling seductive today.
Yeah, because today we're going to be taking the rice purity test, Kyle.
What's that, John?
We're going to be seeing how pure or how dirty and slutty and scummy we are.
Those are the 3 words I would use to describe myself.
Both of us, yeah.
Yeah.
We're both just all over the map when it comes to sluttiness.
Just gross.
Yeah.
Infected.
If you had to
STDs.
take a guess before we start this,
How many?
percentage-wise, out of 100, how pure...
I don't even know what we're walking into.
Or how, if 100% is you're the most unpure you can be,
Yeah.
and 0% is you've never done anything cool in your whole life, what percentage are you?
69.
Okay.
69.
Okay, cool. So today, for those of you who don't know what the rice purity test is, the purity test has historically served as a segue from zero O week. Is it 0 or O week? Is that
What?
O week to a true college life at Rice? Oh, so this was designed for people going to Rice University.
Yeah.
I never knew that. So I guess O week or 0 week. That's a term they must use.
Yeah. It's probably like syllabus week. It's like silly week.
Yeah. So it's a voluntary opportunity for groups to bond and for students to track the maturation of their experiences throughout college. So you take it at the beginning, and then depending on how much coke you do and whatever else happens, you might get a way better score at the end.
Sounds good.
And by better, I mean probably worse. It says, caution, this is not a bucket list. Completion of all items on this list will likely result in death.
Whoa. Well, that's good.
So what we're going to do is there's 100 questions here, and we thought it'd be fun. Since 100 questions will probably take the whole episode, we thought we'll just alternate questions here, and we will get a cumulative PIMS purity score.
Yeah. I need to calculate. Should I be keeping track of score?
Well, I mean, it keeps track on here.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Whoa. Some of these. So it gets progressively a little wilder and wilder as we go.
Okay.
So as a group, what do you think we're going to get?
Dude, I don't even know because I don't know how wild it does get. I haven't looked through it yet. So
you've never taken this before?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, this will be fun. I did in high school.
Actually, I feel like maybe I did in high school, but I don't really remember it that much.
Yeah.
And I hadn't done shit, so I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say I bet we get 50.
Okay.
I really don't think there's a lot that we haven't done, but we can talk about it.
We'll see.
All right. Kyle?
Yep.
Have you ever held hands romantically?
Yes.
There we go. All right,
John. Have you ever been on a date?
Yup.
Nice.
Easy.
All right.
Do you want to why don't we just rattle the first few off since we've probably done them?
Okay. Me, been in a relationship? Yes. John, danced without leaving room for Jesus. Have you grinded on some, or have you been grinded on?
Yeah.
Okay, John has. Kissed a non-family member. Sorry, I have.
I only kiss my family members,
Yeah.
dude.
Kissed a non-family member on the lips. John, yes.
Yes. All right. Now
That's
okay.
6.
6. Okay.
7.
Kyle, have you ever French kissed?
I have.
Okay.
Isn't that just making out?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
making out.
Yeah.
For me, have I ever French kissed in public? How public?
Define public.
I've never been in a mall and just sucking someone's face, but
That's a big thing for me. PDA like that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'll hold your hand, I'll hug you, whatever. Let's sit next to you. I'm not gonna make out with you on the street.
But what if we're at a park or at a beach or somewhere where other people are out, but
Yeah.
it's not we're not the center of attention.
Yeah, that's fine. That I would count that as public.
Okay,
I guess,
yes, I've made out outside somewhere.
in the wilderness.
Okay. Kyle, have you kissed on the neck?
I've kissed a neck. Yeah, sure. All right, John. Have you kissed horizontally? What is that?
So laying down,
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
All right. Have I given or received a hickey? No, because I wouldn't do that to someone because I would.
You've never given or received a hickey?
I would feel
Wow.
that feels disrespectful almost. Unless they wanted it, but I've never been where someone just been like, please give me a hickey.
I mean, yeah, most cases, but it's in the heat of a moment as a young high schooler, people
Yeah,
are just
but That's what I'm saying. Is like it's
I think after high school,
it's an immature thing. I feel like.
yeah.
So
Like if you're getting hickeys and when you're like 30,
what are you doing?
there's some things that need to be addressed.
So no, I haven't actually. All right, John, have you been?
So you didn't check it, right?
No.
Okay.
John, have you kissed or been kissed on the breast? Have you kissed a boob?
I have kissed.
John has kissed boobs. All right. Kyle, have you kissed someone below the belt? I have.
I mean, yeah.
I have. Yes.
You guys are gonna learn a lot about us today.
Sorry,
I guess.
Mom. Okay, John, have you kissed any for more than 2 hours consecutively? Are you making out for 2 hours? Are you kidding me?
I mean, like I've had sessions, but it's like not actually consecutively.
Non-stop.
So no, like I've taken breaks, got some water, had some snacks maybe.
Yeah.
So no, not consecutively.
Okay. Have I played a game involving stripping? I'm trying to think. I've played that with our friends.
Wait, what? Who? What friends?
I mean, like I had to run naked. But
that counts.
yeah, so
That does count.
I guess I have. Honestly, I can't remember like a time of that happening, but I mean, probably. I don't know.
No. I mean, you've stripped. I've seen it. So.
I have stripped. Yeah.
Okay. So have I seen or been seen by another person in a sensual context? Yes. Kyle, have you masturbated?
Cat's out of the
Cat's
bag.
out of the bag.
I have.
John, have I masturbated to a picture or a video?
Of course not.
No, only the brick wall in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Kyle, have you masturbated while someone else was in the room? This could be anyone.
I'm trying to think. No.
Not even like college, like when your roommate was asleep.
No, I don't think that's weird to me,
Dude,
I couldn't. Did you? I could not get in the mood, dude. I wouldn't.
There's never been a human in the room. That blows my mind.
I'm trying to think. I mean, like,
because like when Luke lived with me, we definitely like we were on.
But that's in the same. But you're not in the same room.
But we had no door. It was a studio apartment. So in a way,
that's a bit different, though.
There was a wall that was like sort of dividing us.
Okay.
So I couldn't see him.
All right. I've been in like situations like that, but not, like John's sharing a room with me. And
Okay.
I'm just like, jerking off next to him.
Okay. All right. So that's no. We're on 20. Have I been caught masturbating? Not that I know of.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
we don't know for sure. All right. Kyle, I'll read this one for you.
Okay.
Number 21. Have you masturbated with an inanimate object?
So, like, have I fucked like a Gatorade bottle?
That's the first thing that came to mind.
No. Why would I do that?
But like, you ever like used anything to like assist you?
Just the hand.
Just the hand?
I mean, like, what would I use? Like a
I
sock?
don't know, like a pillow or
Stick him. Have you fucked a pillow?
No, I haven't.
It seems like you have. No,
I haven't. I'm just trying to. I have a creative mind.
Like, I don't go around sticking my dick in things.
Okay. All right.
Okay. John, have you seen or read pornographic material?
I have. Wow. Never really been into reading stuff like that. Like
you don't read porn?
Nah.
That's weird. All right, Kyle.
But someone should make a fan fiction. Like should make a whole. You know what fanfic is?
No.
Fanfic is like people that are really into like Breaking Bad, for example, will write like an essay. It's like a fictional story using the characters, but they'll make it into a porno. So it'll be like, oh, Walt got home and Jesse pulled down his pants with a throbbing cock.
Okay.
So someone should make a fanfic of PIMS.
Oh, that would be.
And send it to us.
Yeah, sure. Do that. Okay. For me, massaged or been massaged sensually. Yeah. I've done some hands. Yeah. Okay. John, have you gone through the motions of intercourse while fully dressed? Have you dry humped someone?
Oh. Is that what it means? Or does it mean like you're
gone
dressed,
through the
but like your
motions
dick
of
is just
intercourse
out?
While fully dressed.
No, I think you're right. I think it means like
just dry humping.
Yeah.
John's humped dryly before.
It's kind of like that's like the stepping stone.
Step one, yeah. You got to dry hump before you got to crawl before you walk. Kyle, have you been undressed or been undressed by a member of the preferred sex? Yes, I have.
Have you ever been dressed by them? I don't think I've ever been dressed by someone.
Why would you get?
That's kind of a weird.
No. It just says undressed. Yeah, it was just undressed. But have I been dressed by someone else?
You ever been like, put my shirt on? You just like put your hands up.
I don't
never
think
done
so.
that
I mean, my mom probably dressed me when I was young, but no.
Okay.
Why would I say, hey, can you dress me?
Yeah.
No. Okay, John, have you showered with a? It says MPS, which is member of preferred sex. Have you showered with a girl?
Oh yeah.
Nice. All right, Kyle, have I fondled or had your butt cheeks fondled? What does fondled mean? Like grabbed?
Yeah, I mean everyone's
grabbed some cheeks.
I
I've
think
had my cheeks grabbed.
Out of anything I can grab, cheeks might be the best thing.
Yeah.
I think those are my favorite things to grab.
John, next question. Have you fondled or had your breasts fondled?
I have.
You fondled some breasts.
No one's fondled my breasts, unfortunately.
Well, they're bigger now, so then you might be fondleable.
Yeah, like it's kind of dumb. Like
Fondleable.
just because men's breasts are smaller doesn't mean we don't want them fondled.
Feel my pecs.
Come on, dude, just go like.
I'll do that to you. I'll fondle you. All right. Me, have I fondled or had my genitals fondled? There's been fondling. I have, yes. John, have you had or given blue balls? John gives me blue balls every day.
Okay, wait, what really is that like when you're close to coming and then stop?
and then like it starts hurting, I think.
But like mine never hurts. Like that's
I've had
happened
that
to
hurt
me.
before.
It like actually hurts, or it's just like
No, it actually hurt.
I don't get it.
But also in health, we learned that like that wasn't a real thing, which I don't think they turn blue, but mine did hurt.
Yeah, and I've never. But like, so like if you're close to finishing and then like you stop or something.
It's just like there's a lot of tension kind of thing.
Then yeah, I guess that's happened.
Okay.
Can girls get blue balled?
They don't have balls.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
figuratively speaking.
Blue vagina. I don't know.
Kyle, have you had an orgasm due to someone else's manipulation?
They have manipulated me. Yes, I've been manipulated.
John, have you sent a sexually explicit text or instant message? I have.
Whoa. John sends me nudes every day.
Well, that's kind of different than this question. It's different. Mine was a text or message. Yours is, have you sent or received sexually explicit photographs?
I have.
Okay.
Mom, I really hope you're not watching, or anyone.
Yeah. I mean, fortunately, no one from my family really cares about our show.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Dude, but like, there was okay, so the clip with Shim that like went viral on TikTok.
The porn one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yeah, we have a clip on TikTok popping off, and my parents were like, oh, what was it about? And I was like, oh, it was Jordan, but he was just like telling a funny story from like his parents when he was younger.
Oh. So they believe you?
They did, but then I wanted to show them one of our videos, and I went to our channel, and they're not tech savvy, so they don't really go to my YouTube channel or whatever. And they saw the one like, oh, that's the one with all four of you guys. And I forget, what was our title? Like first time getting caught.
Yeah. Oh.
And they were like, huh? And I was like, oh, just
skip that one.
Skip that. All right. John, me, have you engaged in sexually explicit activity over video chat?
Have you jerked off on FaceTime?
I don't know.
You Zoom?
I never Zoom.
Zoomer bait?
It would have been over FaceTime. I don't have a specific memory, but I'm sure I did at some point.
I just jerk off so much that it may have happened during FaceTime.
No, it definitely has at some point.
Okay.
All right. Kyle, have you cheated on a significant other during a relationship?
No, never, ever.
There you go. Good boy.
Never would.
John, have you purchased contraceptives? Indeed.
John always buys Plan B.
Gotta be safe, guys. Guys, a few things. Always have consent. Always be safe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not gonna learn a lot from this episode, but you will learn about those two things.
And cheating's not cool.
No, cheating's not cool.
All right, Kyle, have you given oral sex? I have.
There you go.
Sorry, Mom.
A lot of this podcast is gonna be, yup.
Yep, pretty much. All right, John, have you received oral sex? Someone
yes.
slobbed on your knob. All right, Kyle, have I ingested someone else's genital secretion? Well, I haven't had cum, but
what?
I haven't drank cum.
Yeah,
But there's other secretions that have ended up in my mouth
from
from a woman.
a female.
So
then,
yeah, I would assume I have. Okay, John, have you used a sex toy with a partner?
No.
Oh, okay. Kyle, have I spent the night with a woman? Yes.
See, I feel like some of these questions are a little out of order.
I know.
Like, I feel like the spending the night should have been way up there because all these other things are clearly happening if you're spending the night.
Exactly. Okay, John, have you been walked in on while engaging in a sexual act? Didn't you kind of tell the story? It wasn't like...
I've never been walked in on during it, but, like, there was a time where, like, quickly after, like, as soon as I had changed, someone walks in the door. Okay. And I was like, what's up, dude? So, no. I guess no.
Okay. Have I ever kicked a roommate out to commit a sexual act? No.
Wow, what a good roommate.
But I would. Oh, wait, I just checked that. Unchecked that. John, have you ingested alcohol in a non-religious context? Are you kidding me?
I have.
How dare
dude.
you? Why would...
Sadly, I haven't. I've drank outside of the, what's it called? Communion.
Yeah.
When you dip the bread in the wine.
Right. Okay.
I think I've had more wine through communion than I have, like, for fun.
I always did the grape juice when I was going to church when I was a kid.
Pussy.
Yeah, I was a bitch.
God.
I also hated church. All right, Kyle, have you played a drinking game? Yes. I'll pass to John. See, we just went from, like, the sex category to now we're just drinking.
Now we're doing, like, some drug. Yeah, so they're...
Drinking drugs.
Yeah, so some of these...
We'll get to drugs.
Yeah. Kyle, have you been drunk? Or no, it's me. John, have you been drunk? Kyle can tell you. He's seen me.
I've seen drunk too. Jonk?
Drunk. That could be me when I get drunk.
Drunk.
So, like, Shim turns into, like, Air Jordan.
Oh.
Kyle turns into Special K.
Yeah.
And then I turn into Jonk.
I love that.
I like that we all have kind of alter egos.
All right, sweet.
No, how would you describe me as a drunk?
Loves to chat to ladies. This kid could talk to anyone.
Don't make it sound like that. Like, I talk to anyone.
Yeah,
it's not
John.
Like I'm out there, like, trying to, like, hunt down, like, ladies to talk to. I mean, no, I talk to anyone.
John's very social.
I just like talking to people.
Yeah, I just, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of like that too. I think most people are like that. John's a happy drunk person. He's put your arm around you and tell someone that he loves them.
Yeah. No, I would agree with that.
It's better than that being like the aggressive drunk person. No one likes people like that.
Yeah.
Like, you're the worst if you're aggressive.
I think our group of friends, as like a group collectively being drunk, is like a great combo. Like,
we're all happy.
We don't have no one's a problem.
Yeah. Well, Jordan.
I mean, Shim, but not a problem like in the way he acts. Just a problem in the sense that sometimes he drinks too much.
Yeah. You got a little thing on your eyelash. Yeah, you got it. Yep.
Okay. How would I describe you as a drunk? You're
sweet.
Yeah, you're similar. I mean, Kyle's already funny, but I just think Kyle drunk is just the life of. He's just the joy.
Yeah, you know. I bring joy to people's lives. That's what I do.
Kyle, have you ever faked sobriety to parents or teachers?
Not to teachers. Like, I'm not high at school, but I have. Yeah.
Okay. John, have you had severe memory loss due to alcohol?
I don't.
Have you blacked out? I've never blacked out, actually. Like, I'm confident I've never blacked out for sure. I'm just thinking, have there ever been, they say severe memory loss. No, I've never had anything severe. Maybe like, oh, you remember when you said that? And I was like, I don't remember saying exactly that, but I probably did.
Yeah.
You know? Kyle, have you ever used tobacco?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, I smoked a Swisher. That counts, right?
There's tobacco in it, right?
Yeah. So I guess I have.
What is a Swisher?
It's just like a trash cigar. Like, we used to do that back before, like.
But, like, why did you guys choose to do that?
Because we turned 18 and we could, and we're like, oh, this is so cool. And it's not that cool. Swishers are not.
They're like cigarettes, but less.
You don't even inhale it. You just puff it in your mouth and gives you a little head rush, and it has like a taste to it.
Oh, is that what, like, sometimes
good.
you see construction guys and you were like, oh, is he smoking a Swisher? I remember you were driving with me and we were going up to do the hike, the hike where we did the podcast on.
Yeah. No, I think we found a Swisher wrapper.
Oh, no, we drove by and there was a guy holding a sign. You're like, what the hell? Is he smoking a Swisher?
Oh, I don't know. Probably.
Oh. Okay.
But no, I'm not chewing tobacco. Nah, I would never do that.
Yeah.
Or cigarettes, definitely not. John, have you used marijuana?
I have. And
John smokes the devil's lettuce.
no, like, I used to not like it, but I have grown in appreciation for it over time. And
That's
I think
good.
that, like, I still wouldn't say I smoke a lot, but I do find there's times when I think it actually helps.
Yeah.
And it's a fun thing sometimes.
Good. It can be used
I think that's the same with alcohol, really.
Yeah.
I think, like, if you are not,
in the right setting.
if you're in the right setting and if you are honest with yourself, I think a lot of people aren't honest with themselves and don't want to realize, like, yo, probably been doing this a little too much. But yeah, no, I think it can be good. I think, and did you hear that in Oregon? So during all the,
Yeah.
you hear about the new laws?
Shrooms, right? Shrooms are legal.
Well, that,
Someone did, or maybe it was Colorado. It was Oregon.
but in Oregon, no, you can't get arrested if you get caught, or you can't go to jail or spend any jail time now if you get caught with small amounts of cocaine, meth, and heroin
Really?
in Oregon. So, like, they're still illegal, and it might still go on your record, but you can't spend any time in jail now if you get caught with under a certain amount of those things.
Interesting. Because, yeah, I mean,
Which I don't know if that's a good thing,
but
because,
there's those
like,
stories of
meth-
people that, like, they have a little bit of weed on them and they get, like, 6 years in prison. And
Yeah,
it's like,
so that's good.
that is good. But, yeah, I mean, that could be a little Okay. Have I used a drug stronger than marijuana? No.
Kyle, when he got his mouth surgery.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
true.
Vicodin.
Hydrocodone and fucking steroids.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. John, have you used methamphetamine, crack cocaine, PCP, horse tranquilizers, or heroin?
Horse tranquilizers? What are people doing? No.
Who's doing horse tranquilizers? I didn't even know that was a thing.
I think there's, like, you know, have you watched Shameless?
Yeah.
You know when he, like, snorts the paint out of a bag?
It still might be a little like that.
I think when you, like, get that addicted to drugs and you've done everything and nothing does it for
You
you
move
anymore,
on.
you move on to horse tranquilizer.
That's fair. Okay.
All right, guys, we are currently on that was number 52.
Okay. We're kind of flying through.
Things are getting
Dicey.
some of these get pretty wild. I'm kind of like, if this is a standard thing for Rice students, Rice must go fucking hard, dude.
Who goes to Rice? And where is Rice?
Rice is a big school. It's like, I think,
I've seen their, like, teams, but they're never good.
yeah, but I think it's like Gonzaga, where no one knows where Gonzaga is, but they know it's a school.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
if you're from the state that Rice is in, it's probably a big school.
Okay.
Where do you think? I bet Ohio.
Rice, I would guess East Coast, somewhere like Pennsylvania or fucking Vermont.
For some reason, it won't let me guess it or do it right now.
Rice is in Houston.
It blows my mind that with weed, like, it's so common here and in a lot of states where it's legalized, but, like, if you want to be a stoner in Texas, you still have to, like, find, like, an actual drug dealer.
Yeah.
And, like, have, like, a guy that, like, you got to do it, like, sneakily.
That's scary
It's
to
so
me.
weird that
Yeah.
people still do that
I know. And
in a lot of places across the country.
I just think it just needs to be decriminalized. I mean,
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. I don't know.
No. Okay. Who went? Me?
Well, I don't know. Whatever.
About the meth, crack cocaine, PCP.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm odds. So
Yeah. Kyle, have you been sent to the office of a principal,
Principal Gene.
dean, or judicial affairs representative for a disciplinary infraction?
No. I was always a good kid. I actually was the student of the year in 7th grade for our school. So
Okay. Have I been put on disciplinary probation or suspended? No. Kyle, have you urinated in public?
yeah.
I mean, we all have peed in public at one point.
Yeah.
Have I ever gone skinny dipping? Sadly, no.
I haven't either.
I'm really bummed out about that.
It's just like I don't want to go skinny dipping with you.
No, but
Like,
like
you go with a girl, I guess, but
I have a lot of friends that and a lot of them have done it, and they're like, dude, it's just like a fun thing. Like, people, they're like, I can't believe you haven't done it. It's so fun if you guys just, like, are a little drunk and you're just like, oh, let's fucking go. Like,
well, you can go by yourself. You live on a lake.
no,
so.
I just like, it's just one of those things that, like, I know our guy friends that we're not all gonna be with the boys and be like, yo, let's go fucking skinny dipping.
Yeah, whip your dick out, dude.
But
Just measure who's the smallest after jumping in the lake.
I really want to go, and I just feel like I haven't had a good situation
You
to
got
do
plenty of life left,
it.
John.
I know. Kyle, have you gone streaking?
Yes. This is documented. Yes, I have.
Yeah, he ran naked in the snow.
Many times.
Have I seen a stripper? I mean, I've seen one.
I'm sure I've walked by one.
Point at one and be like, they're a stripper, but like,
have you been to a strip club? Basically,
no.
I haven't either.
But I've still seen a stripper, so do I count that or no?
Sure. Give us another point. All right.
Wait, have you been to a strip club?
No, I haven't.
Do you want to go?
I don't know.
I'd go just with the context of like we're going just like kind of for the memes. Like I don't want to go because I like to actually truly experience the vibe of a strip club.
Like it makes me uncomfortable. All the people in there I think are just weird, creepy people, and it's just I don't know. It just feels wrong to me.
Don't people do that for like bachelor parties? Like
I wouldn't
kind of a strange
do that
thing
at
to
all
do for a bachelor party.
I would not want that. Okay, Kyle, have you had the police called on you? I mean, like I've been at a party where the cops get called, but it wasn't like on me. I don't know. I mean,
I'd say that counts. Did they like stop the party and come in? Like what happened?
Yeah, they just said like everyone go home. I mean, it wasn't
And
a
you
big
just
deal.
left?
Yeah, I just walked past them.
Oh. Well, one time we were in.
That's true.
Were you with us at the park?
Yeah, I ran.
Yeah,
I got
we
away.
ran from the cops.
Oh, that's the next question. So
Oh.
I'm just gonna say yes for both.
Okay. The next one.
Yeah,
was,
John, have you ran from the police? Yes, you
I have.
Sadly, it was.
And I got away.
It was Pokemon Go, but that's besides the point. All right, Kyle, have I had the police question me? No. Well, I got pulled over once and he asked me questions, but no.
That doesn't really count.
No, I haven't. John, have you had the police handcuff you?
No. I hope there's some things that I'm just like totally cool with never happening in my life, and getting handcuffed is one of those things.
Yeah.
You know.
What if it's a girl handcuffing you?
I've always I'm glad you bring that up. I've always thought about like I get trying to spice things up in like the bedroom, and like maybe people get a little dull and bored and they're like, all right, let's try some different shit. But like there's a movie actually, and it's an old like classic like really good movie, and it's where this girl and her husband go away for like a weekend for like a romantic retreat, and he like ties her hands up to like the bed frame, right?
Okay.
Then he has a heart attack. He ties her arms and legs to the bed. He has a heart attack right after, falls dead on the ground, and the whole movie is like her trying. She's stuck. They're in like the middle of nowhere in like a cabin.
It's terrible.
Her husband died. She has like no water, no food, like, and so things like that always seep into my mind, like, or just what if she handcuffs me and then all of a sudden she like
robs you, or
like a switch flips and she turns into a psycho.
I mean, I don't want to do it with someone that I trust, I guess.
Yeah, but you never know.
I mean, yeah, I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not like trying to, hey, you want to handcuff me? So, okay. What was the next one? Kyle, have I ever been arrested? No.
All right. See, this is where we're really getting into the nitty gritty here to see how impure we are, and I feel like a lot of these we're not going to have done.
No.
Have I been convicted of a crime? No. Kyle, have you been convicted of a felony?
No.
Have I committed an act of vandalism?
Have you ever like spray painted something, or like destroyed something, or knocked down someone's sign?
Really. No. Kyle, have you had sexual intercourse?
Yeah. Hasn't that question already been asked?
No, but they've said like sexual acts and stuff, which could be all like,
okay,
this is true sexual intercourse.
Okay. Yes, I have done.
John, have you had sexual intercourse 3 or more times in one night? No, have not. That sounds like a lot. Now,
more stamina.
The next one is just a question mark.
That's because it's number 69. Oh, have you 69?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that was actually really witty.
I
didn't get that.
Yeah, I have.
Have you 69?
Yeah,
baby. Let's go. We're really telling the people everything here.
I guess so.
John, have you had sexual intercourse 10 or more times? Yes. Kyle, have you had sexual intercourse in 4 or more positions?
Yeah.
John, have you had sexual intercourse with a stranger or person you met within 24 hours? Yeah.
Wow.
Not a stranger entirely, but
okay.
Within 24 hours, yes. Kyle, have you had sexual intercourse in a motor vehicle?
Yeah, I have.
Have I had sexual intercourse outdoors? Ooh, I don't know.
What about like a tent? Does that count?
Nah,
No.
Let's say like
Under the stars.
Under the stars.
That'd be pretty
Damn,
lit.
dude,
but
I'm really
no, I don't know.
contemplating this one. I don't think I have, and kind of a bummer. Seems
Try
like it'd be a cool thing.
Try it out. Take your pickup truck to the. That's what they do in the South, probably.
So I will say no. Kyle, have you had sexual intercourse in public?
No.
That is like
That's
something that's
not-
a little
I won't cross that line.
a
I'm not
little
gonna-
wild for me.
Yeah, that's too
Especially
much.
like if I'm trying to be this like personality on the internet. Like what if imagine the podcast grows
And then it's
and
John
then it's like
on
a
the
video
bench.
leaks of like some random
John's-
it's me just like having sex in like a
Little kids running around
like
in a park.
parking lot or something.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
All right, here.
Okay. John, have you had? Oh yeah, John, have you had sexual intercourse in a swimming pool or hot tub?
No.
Okay. Have I had sexual Have I had sexual intercourse in a bed not belonging to you or your partner? Yes, I have. Okay. John, have you had sexual intercourse while you or your partner's parents were in the same home?
Yeah.
Okay. John, have you had Kyle, have I had sexual intercourse with a non-participating third party in the same room?
So like one of your boys just kind of chilling, or like what do they mean here?
I think it's like someone else is in the room and like, have you had sex with someone else in the room? I haven't had sex with. No, I haven't.
You seemed You seemed on edge there. What does that mean?
I didn't say. Hey, the
but-
question is sexual intercourse. No, I have not.
Oh, you've done other things.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's not the question. So, John, have you joined the Mile High Club?
No.
Okay.
That sounds kind of lit though.
Not really. You're in a bathroom.
I know, but just
Smells like ass in there.
yeah, but you know how?
It's
Okay,
the thrill of it.
I've always wondered when you go on an airplane, things expand, right? The rings on your finger gets tighter. Your shoes don't fit as well
Your
because
dick gets bigger. Is that what you're saying?
well, no, just like potentially because your fingers get bigger.
I've never thought about that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, when you go up in the atmosphere and you go to higher elevations, your rings, you can't take them off, or a lot of women can't take the rings off. And your shoes, if you're wearing tight shoes already, your feet hurt really bad because everything expands a little bit.
Huh.
And I've wondered when you have sex in the sky, something's going to feel a little different. It might be a whole new sensation.
Maybe you could try it out.
Yeah.
John.
What about in space?
Yeah,
That would be kind of cool.
I wonder if anyone ever has.
and think about
I've
it would
had
be
some-
effortless. Because all the...
No, you're still
But there's...
humping.
No, you're still humping.
Yeah,
But,
but then you don't have gravity on your side.
which would make it less. You wouldn't have to exert your muscles as much because you don't have to try and like stand up or like hold up a certain way or like
Yeah, that's true.
you know, you like every way is up.
It's a lot more arms.
Yeah.
Okay. Have I participated in a booty call with a partner whom you were not in a relationship with?
It's a booty call.
Just like calling someone at night and say like, "Hey, want to come over?"
Oh, that's what that
like,
is.
hook up. Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's not really me.
All right. Wow, we're kind of lame here. We haven't got like
Yeah, I know.
7 in a row. Have I traveled 100 or more miles for the primary purpose of sexual intercourse? No. But I have traveled to like a different state, but it wasn't the primary purpose, but it was definitely like one of the purposes.
Oh,
but like
how'd that
amongst
go?
other things. Didn't pan out.
That's all right.
Kyle, have you had sexual intercourse with a partner with 3 or more year age difference?
No. I thought I was gonna say 3 or more like
Different people?
or like limbs or something. I don't know. I didn't know where that was going.
No. Okay. John, have you had sexual intercourse with a virgin? Does this count like when I was
Yeah.
also a virgin?
Yeah.
Then yes. Kyle, have you had sexual intercourse without a condom?
I have. Don't recommend it. Don't do it, guys.
Be safe,
Yeah.
y'all. Okay. John, have I had a STI test due to reasonable suspicion? No, I have never actually had a test.
You could be riddled with diseases.
But I would know. Like, there's some symptoms that
maybe they lay dormant.
And it's also been many years since I've had any sort of serious action. So,
okay. Well, that's
not many years. I don't want to exaggerate.
it's like 10 years. John was 12.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Kyle, have you had an STI?
No.
That's good.
That's awful.
John, have I had a threesome? No. Don't really think I'd be into it.
Why not?
A threesome?
Yeah.
I don't think doesn't really intrigue me.
Really?
I feel like it'd ruin a lot of the intimacy.
Okay, that's true.
Like part of
If it was like with a partner and somebody else, it would be weird, I think.
Oh, you're just saying if it's just like kind of two people you equally don't really care about that much?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe then. But even then, I was still like, I would just feel kind of weird.
I guess, sure.
Have you ever attended an orgy, Kyle?
I haven't, no. I haven't bought my ticket. Maybe
but
someday.
hey, if one of you guys,
If you guys have any
send
invitations,
an invite.
I won't participate, but I'll attend.
Yeah.
I won't.
Have I had 2 or more distinct acts of sexual intercourse with 2 or more people within 24 hours?
Ooh.
No.
John's not a hoe.
We're not very exciting.
Yeah.
I'm not a hoe.
No. Have I had sexual intercourse with 5 or more partners? Wow, these are the real questions. No. I'm not going to say the number, but I'm
Under 5.
I'm not a sleeper arounder,
Okay.
I guess. Okay, John, have you been photographed or filmed during sexual intercourse by yourself or others?
No.
Not to your knowledge. Dude, I get the worst questions. Fuck this.
Wait. I wanted to say, I never have, but I'm not entirely against trying it with a partner. But like, it would never see the light of day. But I do.
You're not
think
gonna show it to me?
I wouldn't show it to my boys. Be like, yo, look.
Check this out.
But I do think it could add a little spice to it in a way.
Sure.
Like rewatching it after on like a big screen and be like, damn, that's us.
Gotta improve my form. Okay. Have I had period sex?
If you have to think,
I
it's
have.
a yes.
Yeah, I have.
It's
Okay.
okay.
John, have you had anal?
No.
John's received anal though, from me.
Yeah, you guys, if you're wondering why Kyle keeps talking about his ass hurting, I mean, you'll see it on Patreon.
Go to Patreon.
Patreon.com/PIMS podcast.
We're not gonna say, but you'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay. Have I had a pregnancy scare? I haven't had a pregnancy scare. Slightly.
You've been involved in a slightly,
scare. Yes. Also, I just realized I haven't been clicking these the past round.
Bruh. How many? What question are we on?
96.
Oh,
we're almost there. John, have you impregnated someone or been impregnated?
I have not yet.
Okay, that's good. Have I paid or been paid for a sexual act? Nah. That shit's for free. John, have you committed an act of voyeurism?
What's
Where you spy on somebody while having sex?
Spying on other people having sex.
I
or
think.
I spy on someone while I am having sex. Like, I'm looking through, like,
That would be
blinders.
No, that would be nice. You have binoculars and you're like, looking out the window.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Have I committed an act of incest?
Oh, come on, y'all.
Why is that even on
Why is that
here?
on this list? Like, because there's going to be people that are going to try and score 100.
Number 100. Have you engaged in bestiality, John?
You know, they don't call me Narwhal for nothing.
That's a good one. All right.
All
Calculate
right.
our score.
Let's see, y'all.
It's probably below 50. No, it's probably in the 50s, I'd say.
I think 59.
Yeah, 58.
Are you kidding me? Oh. What? 43.
Ah.
Damn.
Yeah.
We failed, dude.
Shit.
We didn't even get a D minus.
Hey, maybe we revisit in like 5 years.
I'm going to screenshot this.
All right. That's unfortunate.
I'm kind of actually bummed out. We just got 43 out of 100.
It's not a good look for the podcast, you know. We want to be dirtier for you guys.
Yeah. No, I feel like we're...
I'll work on the whole bestiality
My
part.
mom doesn't like how I talk on the podcast. She already thinks I'm a little vulgar. So I don't think I need to get any more vulgar.
Oh, mommy doesn't like that. I'm sorry.
Dude, like if and when we host a live show at some point, so particularly doing one in Seattle would be so sick.
Yeah.
Like in our home city, but like I want my family to come, obviously.
Do
like,
you?
Yeah, like
I mean,
dude, that's
cool.
a dream. Like getting to be like, hey, mom, dad, I got you guys tickets front row.
Now I can really say whatever the fuck I want because I'm getting paid big.
Yeah,
So
like,
you got to sit and listen.
But at the same time, there's some things that I say on the show that I know I'm totally happy that my family will never hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wonder, what am I going to... Because I'm not going to change the show for them.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to just have to accept it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say something. People might laugh or look and be like, oh, yeah, you up there. Like, yeah, you know. And then I look down and it's like
Your
my
dad.
mom and my sister and my grandma maybe.
Oh, why would you bring your grandma?
I
mean,
I'd
yeah.
invite my grandma to a live show.
Sure.
She wouldn't get it. I don't think she'd like it at all, actually.
No. She might leave. Imagine if you say something and then your grandma gets up and shuffles off.
I sing my poem about hating old ladies.
That'll send her out.
Yeah. So anyways, let us know what you guys scored on that test. I'm curious.
Yeah. I mean, clearly there's some improvements to be made, I think.
Improvements?
Well, no, not improvements. I guess it just shows that, like, I don't know, we're not insane.
Yeah, no.
We're not.
We shared a lot about ourselves today, guys.
This was a lot, yeah.
This was a bit more than I was maybe hoping, but I also, like when the cameras were off, I was telling Kyle, like, I've already said so much shit. Like, I'm kind of, to hold back now just wouldn't make sense.
Right. Might as well just let it all out there.
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not going to let it all out there. You know what I mean? Like, there's some things.
Most out there.
There's some things that, like, stay between me and myself. And
Yeah.
but
it's like, we're just normal dudes, okay? So you guys listening, if you've had sex,
cool.
Me too. That's just how it is.
Throw a rubber on.
Someone messaged us and said, like, no disrespect, like, this was a genuine question, and, like, I'm giving you a genuine, like, I'm not trying to make fun of you. This is, like, a serious thing. But
when that starts off, it's going to be offensive.
No, they said, how do I get a girlfriend? They said, like, I'm lonely and, like, don't have that many friends. How do I get a girlfriend? And, like, I don't even think I've responded yet because I don't know what to say to him. Like, I feel bad. Like, you're really not asking the most experienced people here.
No.
But it's like, I feel good that, like, younger kids who watch the show, like, really feel like they want to message us about stuff like that. Because I feel like that's kind of cool. Like,
yeah. And I mean,
in high school, I felt like I was, like, awkward. I was awkward and,
too.
like, nervous. I truly couldn't talk to girls until college. Like, during college is when I actually learned, like, you can have a conversation with a girl and it doesn't mean, like, they have to be this, like, romantic,
they don't have to
different
like
breed, or, like, you don't have to like them. They don't have to like you. Like, they're just people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad, but, like, it took me a while before I realized that it's just, like, they're just people.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, like, advice for looking for a girlfriend, don't like look for a girlfriend.
That's the best advice to find a girlfriend is
just
don't
like,
look for a girlfriend.
Just like do you, and then, like, if it happens, it happens. Like, I don't think you shouldn't be going out of your way to be like, I need to find someone. Unless maybe you're getting older, then I see that because it's like you're all, there's like a community of people looking for each other. If you're in high school, you don't need a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, you can have one, that's fine. Whatever you want, but, like, you don't need to look for one.
And don't feel stressed if you don't. Like,
yeah, a lot of people don't have girlfriends.
Dude, I've had one girlfriend ever, and I haven't had a girlfriend since. And it's been like quite a few years, but it's like, yeah, no, I think that's a good thing. That what you said is like, you don't even need to actively look for a girlfriend. And when the person comes around, it'll probably be most of the time. I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like it's usually when you, like, least expect it in a way, or when you're not trying to find someone, they'll just happen to pop in.
That's how, yeah, exactly.
And, like, definitely don't change who you are. Because I think in high school, everyone, like, you find a girl that's, like, you think she's attractive, but, like, you and her are, like, not alike at all, so you try and act a little different.
Don't change yourself.
That's not fun at all.
Don't change yourself for any person. That's good advice, too.
Yeah.
Just be you.
Well, yeah, we were talking to Kyle and I were playing Warzone the other day, and we were talking to our buddy Luke, and we were just talking about, like, you know, the thought that like a lot of people like actively kind of censor themselves. And maybe people wouldn't consider it that, but in a way you're censoring yourself on social media. People who are private or people who like will delete stuff if someone messages them like, oh, I disagree or whatever.
Or they're afraid of what people think of what they're posting and what they're interested in.
Yeah. Like it's not always bad. I do get it. But for me personally, I think like Luke was saying, like if Luke wants to be an actor, that's kind of, you have to have a certain personality to do certain things. And for me, trying to like change myself for anyone, even for like if my parents don't like something, like there's been times where we do a little segment or an episode or like a thing, and like I showed my mom the poem about hating old ladies. She's like, that's not that cool. Like, I don't know if you guys should post that. And I was like, Mom, but you laughed, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, she's like, yeah, it's funny. And I'm like, yeah, that like it's, some people just don't get certain things. And for me, changing what I want to do or like who I am for like the internet because someone might not like it, it's like, fuck that.
I know. It's like I am me. So I'm going to decide what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to, why would I let someone else dictate what I'm doing? And I don't know. I just feel like you're not going to be happy if you're living to please other people.
Yeah. And I think that, you know, if you really want to be like a doctor and you really want that, inevitably there's going to be things you can't post, but it's like you're doing that because you want this thing.
Right.
I think where it gets scary is like if you're not posting certain things or acting a certain way to the public for something that you don't even really want. That's when it gets scary, because it's like you might get this job and like that's good, you secured it, but then you fucking hate it. So like for what?
Yeah, that's kind of exactly what I was kind of going through until I realized one day that I don't want to do a different career. Like, this is what I want to do, and I'm just gonna do what I want to do. Like,
do it until
I die. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna die.
What happens if we're like 40? Like, how long are you gonna do this before you give up and are like, John, it's been a fun run.
Take it year by year.
It's been a good run, bud, but
yeah,
I have a 9-year-old kid now, and we're still sitting in this cold garage.
I would hope I wouldn't have a 9-year-old kid. Well, actually, wait, no. That'd be about 31. That's a good age to have kids. Maybe
31.
But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to give up on this. I don't think that would be the situation. I truly believe that we'll make this work.
What if you at some point you quit because you're just too old? You're like, dude, I'm gonna move on.
I'm 92.
Yeah. And then right when you leave, I'm 92. I'm in my wheelchair, and I get Shim, who's on set of like, you know, his brain's
he's not living to 92,
losing it because his concussions from his football career are starting to come back into play here.
Okay.
And he becomes the co-host, and he starts like shitting himself live on the show, and it becomes like a funny thing. It's like, oh, I pooped again, and then that is what sends us viral, and then we get famous, and then we go on a nationwide tour, and you lost out on the opportunity.
That's on me then. That sucks for me. At least I would die soon after. At least I put my heart and soul into what I wanted to do literally my whole life. So that's good.
Yeah. Not your whole life. You gave up.
That's true. I guess I gave up when I was 92. But, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the saying of when you're digging for the thing, and then it's right there, and you give up, but it's right there.
Yeah. But if you know, I get it, but if I dig for like if I dig to the Earth's crust and I still don't find the diamond,
maybe stop digging.
But like, and then the world is going to be like, huh, joke's on you. It's in the Earth's crust. The part of the
this
lava.
Is the Earth. We're on the Earth's crust right now. You know that?
Huh?
You're thinking of Earth's core.
Oh, I dig through the Earth's crust.
Yeah, you would go to the mantle. If there's lava, then maybe stop.
Yeah, but like sometimes maybe they leave the diamond inside the lava, and that's kind of fucked up.
It would burn.
No, the diamond. Yeah, but
it would burn.
You're overthinking my analogy here, Kyle.
I think you're underthinking it.
Well,
how long have we been recording for?
Like 50-ish minutes.
Okay.
Well, guys, we're going to transition into the segments here because, quite honestly, I don't have a whole lot more to talk to you about.
This is our second episode of the day.
It's been back to back.
I got to go pick up a TV.
I just spit on my mic.
That's gross.
Cool.
We shared a lot of information today.
Yeah. So, guys, today we have fan questions, and why'd you Google that? Now, if you're new around here, first of all, leave a review on the Apple Podcast app, okay? We're trying to get to 500 reviews. So if maybe you've been listening for a while, you just never done it. Anyone who has an iDevice, please, for the love of God, search Peak to Middle School, scroll to the bottom, rate us 5 stars, and write a review.
Beautiful.
Okay?
That would be awesome.
And you can ask us questions that could get featured on the show, okay? But before that, we're going to do why'd you Google that? So, Kyle, what'd you Google this week?
I Googled, I started with, is it illegal?
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got to dumpster dive. And then in Washington popped up.
Okay.
Because, we're talking about the Freegans. Apparently they're dumpster diving.
Yeah.
And it is against the law to, quote, steal from dumpsters.
Oh, my
which
God.
Seems weird.
These freakins, they're all morally right, and they're just breaking the law every day?
And
who do they think they are?
Now, this article is from 2005, but this is a 15-year-old article. But it says, even those who are paid to collect garbage aren't allowed to nab a good find. Once it's in the garbage, it's city property. But there are meetup groups that advertise monthly get-togethers for dumpster diving in Seattle. So
that's such a fucking dumb rule.
Yeah, I think that's really stupid.
Garbage is going to literally get sent to a landfill.
It's like, no, it's my garbage.
It's the state of Washington. Now they have it in the landfill.
That's so stupid.
They have it so it can rot away and ruin the environment.
I mean,
why don't we, if someone wants to go to the landfill and take some shit, like Michael Scott, he wants to go find, what was he looking for?
The leads.
Oh, yeah. The leads. Does he find them?
No.
Oh, I forget. Okay.
He's in a fucking waste yard.
Yeah,
junkyard. Landfill. That's the word.
Yeah.
Waste yard. No, I think it's probably illegal because they don't want people digging through garbage, and that
why?
leads to a mess that someone else has to clean up. But that's probably why it is.
Oh, because they're like throwing shit on the street, like
maybe, yeah, and like homeless people. I don't know. But then at the same time, it's like, what do you expect them to do? They're not giving them that much help. There's homeless shelters, I guess, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Dude, the homeless problem in Seattle is
really
absurd.
Bad. It's really bad. It's really sad seeing it. I mean,
no, and it's like I have compassion, like empathy towards these people, but it's like it still is a problem.
Yeah.
Like even if you want to help these people, you still don't want thousands and thousands of homeless people like everywhere you go.
Some of them don't want help too.
Yeah. Pretty bad.
I know, it's sad.
So there you go, guys. It's illegal to dumpster dive. I Googled, can you be,
mm-hmm.
and then I found allergic to water.
Whoa, that would really suck.
And it's a thing.
What?
Well, like,
you can't live.
Not drinking it, but there's people that it's called aquagenic urticaria, and it's a rare form of urticaria, a type of hives that causes a rash to appear after you touch water.
So what? You don't shower?
It's a form of physical hives and is associated with itching and burning.
What do you do?
It's thought to be a water allergy. However, the research is still limited.
It's probably just from like the minerals in the water is probably what it is.
I mean, yeah, but like imagine you take a shower.
Yeah.
And you just get out and you're just itching and red all over.
What are you supposed to do?
I don't know. Maybe let's see. Symptoms and treatments. Whoa.
Like, do they have a different way of
showering? Hives
showering?
from this condition can be triggered from many water sources, including rain, snow, sweat, and tears.
Oh, man. That's awful. That's got to be one of the worst disorders. I mean, you can't... How can you, like, live your life?
Well, let's see. So the symptoms... Oh. Lesions, welts, burning sensation, inflammation, itchiness, reddening of the skin.
Ugh.
In more severe cases, drinking water can cause you to experience symptoms including rash around the mouth, difficulty swallowing, wheezing.
What are you
difficulty
supposed to drink?
breathing?
How? What do you have to drink soda? That's still water in there.
Yeah, everything has water.
Milk. You could drink milk, but you're not hydrated. So.
There's no cure for urticaria. However, there are treatment options available to alleviate symptoms. So certain medications treat it like an allergy. Dude,
that's so sad.
I don't understand. So if you're allergic to this, you have to drink water every day, so you just constantly have a tight throat.
That's awful. God.
Wow.
Jeez.
Once you receive a diagnosis of aquagenic urethra,
Urethra?
You should try to avoid touching water. No shit. It says this isn't always possible. Obviously.
Yeah, you have to shower.
How do they bathe? Oh, take brief, infrequent showers, wear moisture-wicking clothes, and being mindful of the weather. Damn, so they take
Couldn't
like
live
a
here.
45-second shower and
You
then
gotta live in the
hop out.
desert. You can't live here, dude.
Yeah. So there you have it, guys. You know, this show is pretty insightful. Like, there's things that people learn on the show that I wouldn't learn anywhere.
That's true, but I mean,
They're not necessarily always useful.
No, they're not useful, but that's good.
Now you know.
Yeah, you can't dumpster dive, but you can be allergic to water.
All right, for fan questions, this is our favorite segment. So slide in our DMs, ask us some holy shit, ask us some goodies.
Slide inside.
Our buddy Steve says, if all the cities in the U.S. were represented by food, what would Seattle be represented by?
I mean, probably coffee, but that's not food. So
it would be coffee, but if we're talking actual food,
like probably like seafood or something. But
which is dumb though, because a lot of people
I don't even like it. So
I guess it's known for seafood because we're on the ocean and there's like big markets and stuff. But like that's not really. I don't know. Someone who lived in Seattle the whole time, if they were to go somewhere and someone was like, yo, what's the main thing?
Probably salmon, dude, or like fish and chips. Or
yeah, but that fucking sucks.
It's trash.
It's like a lame thing to be known for.
Is there something cooler we have? I mean, not really. There's a lot of like, hipsters here. So there's a lot of like avocados on toast.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of like cool vegans,
Greek yogurt.
vegan
People
stuff.
love Greek yogurt here.
Greek yogurt's fire though.
Yeah.
But yeah, like vegan restaurants or like toast that has stuff on it that doesn't look appetizing at all.
Dave's Killer Bread. Everyone eats it here.
Dave's Killer Bread is fire. If you're from a different country or a different part of the country, you're missing out.
Do they have Dave's in other places around the country?
Probably, but maybe not everywhere. Dave's Killer Bread is the most fire bread ever.
Yeah. And then also here, Rainier Beer and Bodhizafa is Bodhi's like the most popular beer here.
How do you spell? That's such a hard.
Bodhizafa maybe.
Yeah, Bodhizafa is pretty popular. Yeah, I guess salmon.
That's stupid, but
it's kind of lame. But that's probably it.
Probably. Okay. All right, this is a good question. Tyler.cook.04 asks.
All right, Tyler.
What qualifies as a not shitty person? Oh shit! Not shitty question. Ah, fuck. That's a shitty question. All right, we're gonna change that as a shitty person though, Tyler. We're gonna alter your question.
Okay, so what qualifies
you can work on it
as a not shitty person?
Yeah.
Now, does this mean they're a good person, or that this is just the bare minimum to not be shitty?
Yeah. What's the bare like? What do you have to do to not be shitty? Like, do you think you're a shitty person?
No.
Do you think I'm a shitty person? I don't think so either. So what do we do that makes us not shitty?
Well, I think the more important question is, what do you have to do to be labeled as a shitty person?
Okay, that's true. I think lying, changing yourself around different groups of people, that kind of makes you shitty.
I think just the biggest thing is like being inauthentic.
Yeah, it's
unauthentic.
Not being yourself. Like talking down to people, being bossy and talking down to people. That's a shitty person thing.
Having like intentions to like harm, whether it be like emotionally or like actually harm someone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a big one.
I
think just not wanting the best for like the world or people.
Yeah, I think manipulative people or people that see people as, or let's say guys that see like women as just like an object. Like there are people that legitimately view that.
Yeah,
and that's
blows my mind.
That is just so confusing.
Dude, it's crazy that like there's still definitely sexism, but like there was a time when women like guys like
they weren't allowed to vote.
Women couldn't do anything.
No, I couldn't vote.
It's crazy to me that like people would look at a woman and be like, yeah, she's not really like the same as us. Like to me, it's like so obvious. Yeah. They're the same. They're just have a little different genes.
And if you're one of these people that I like a traditional household, when anyone says traditional in their household, that means I want my wife to stay home and just cook and take care of the kids and clean.
Now, if you guys both want that, that's cool.
That's fine. And if she's, even if you like don't plan on it and like that's what ends up happening, that's not bad. That's fine. But like if you're looking for someone that you just like, I don't know. If it's like an argument where it's like, no, I want you to stay home. You can't have a career.
I feel like
That's terrible. Like
that still happens.
yeah, there are people like that for sure. For sure.
Yeah. I think that's pretty good.
That's a solid
Just
list
don't
of-
do any of those things.
Yeah.
All right, this is a good one. This is from Grace. She says, "Where do you see yourself this time next year?"
Right here.
Probably doing the same shit in the same place. I
think making maybe a little bit of money.
Hey,
let's be
let's
be hopeful.
man.
I'm knocking
I
on
think
wood.
it'll be a while.
I'm knocking on wood.
I honestly think it'll be like 5 years before
Hey,
we make
don't-
any sort of money.
Just let's
Okay,
stay positive.
Maybe like $10. No, but yeah, I really think this is like a long-term process.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll probably be here again.
I'm just saying that'd be sweet.
No, yeah, it would be. I don't know. Like I'm at a point where it's like I'm pretty happy, so I'm cool if nothing really changes.
I'm pretty good with. I mean, I want this to get bigger.
No, yeah, like I want everything to stay the same, but the show continue to grow.
Yeah,
so there's like a building phase.
I'm content with how my life is going, but that also means I want this to keep growing.
Yeah, I'd also like a.
Damn, that was a bar.
That was.
That rhymed.
I'm not sure what like my day job will look like because my day job tends to change quite a bit. So I don't know. I hope I have like a consistent working job that I don't hate. That also I like have a life still.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, all I'm saying is last year in what month is this? November. We hadn't even hit 1,000 downloads in a month, had we?
Damn,
So that's what I'm
really?
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like
Last November we didn't have 1,000 in a month.
I think we hit 1,000 in either December or January. Maybe we hit 2,000 in January.
Okay,
But
we're on pace for 18,000.
yeah, so
That's
what
pretty
I'm-
good.
That's what I'm saying. Is like,
Exponential growth.
hey, what dude? That would I don't want to
Do
do
you know
that.
what exponential means?
No, I do, but I was trying to calculate, but
Oh.
it doesn't work in my brain.
So I think like if we were at less than 1,000, now we're on pace for 18,000. The next one it would be like 300,000.
I'm down to just like add a zero each year.
Oh, 180,000.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That'd be pretty crazy. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We got another one from this is from Traxton. What was the one time in your life when you guys absolutely hated each other? There's had to have been like a moment in particular where you just wanted to end me.
I'm trying to think. There's been some days on like Xbox where John gets really mad at me.
During the Fortnite phase,
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah.
I tore Kyle a new one a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did make some bad decisions,
Look, it's
but
just,
I had to have lowered. I should have lowered my expectations.
Look, yeah, the skill wasn't there. The desire was. The desire was there. It's just there wasn't much skill to back it up, and that's okay.
I was like Michael Jordan. Like my teammate hated
Well,
me,
no.
but I was just so good.
No.
I
Okay.
can't-
We'll say no. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, have we ever like hated each other? We never like hated each other, but we've been annoyed with each other. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we've got annoyed, but we've literally never had like a fight where we like don't talk or anything
Like a
like
falling
that.
out or something. No.
When have I just wanted to? I think I don't have a specific moment, but it's definitely been when like Kyle and Shim and someone else get in a mood sometimes where they just team up and they just they just love to just attack something about me that is gonna just set me off.
And the same goes for me too.
Well, yeah,
Sometimes
no,
you guys
I mean,
will all do that.
Everyone does it, but it's just like maybe I'll be like stressed about something, and Kyle and Shim and like Willig or whoever, Luke or whatever, they'll all just join in and be like, "Oh, John, what are you so mad for?"
Yeah. Actually, the most mad I've been at John is when he left an apple out for like 3 days, probably.
That's never happened.
It will. You're building up to it. All right. My least favorite person on the planet, Luke Meisner, asks, if you could travel anywhere in the world with your friends on a boys' trip, where would you go?
Where would you go, Kyle?
Where would we go without Luke? So many places. I think it would be fun to get everyone together and go to like Hawaii. I mean, Hawaii would be cool. Like, that'd be awesome. I'm trying to think, like, what would be a good
I'd
place?
want like a place like no one's been that's like a little
Yeah.
more out there.
something
Like
just-
Indonesia.
like South Africa, something cool.
Something where it'd be like nice weather, but like there's like a bunch of random shit we can do and like explore. I think that'd be super fun.
Yeah, I think like maybe
Bali,
Asia, or
get like a fancy Airbnb for like $5 a night.
for real. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm down for that.
All right, what about I'll hit you with some more obscure ones.
Okay.
What about like Tokyo? Or are you not really?
That doesn't interest me that much.
You'll just give me a yay or nay on all these places.
Nay.
Okay. Hong Kong.
Nay. I don't want to go to China right now.
Serbia. The Serbian bush, like a middle of nowhere.
No.
like cold place.
No. Why would I go to Serbia?
Alaska.
No. I mean, sure.
God, you don't want to go anywhere.
Okay, we could go ice fishing. We could all go ice fishing.
All right, Toronto.
I heard Toronto's lit, so yeah.
Okay. Miami.
Yeah, for sure. That would be a good one. That's like the most plausible.
Yeah.
Miami would be. Yeah.
How about
South Dakota? Road trip. RV trip.
I'd probably be down for
I would
RV
kill
trip.
everybody in that RV.
What about Wales?
Oh, I was thinking like whale watching. What's there to do in Wales?
I don't know, dude. I feel like Wales is like here. I think Wales and Seattle are like
Just kind of dark and
just they have cool accents and
less.
we don't.
Yeah, I don't know. No, probably not.
Okay,
I go to London. London would be
Myanmar.
Cool. I don't even know where that is, but Dane said it was cool, so yeah.
Ethiopia.
No. I don't think that would go well.
Cambodia.
Isn't that the poorest country in the world?
I don't know.
Maybe that's Malaysia. I don't know.
Africa. I'm not sure what parts of Africa are currently like in wars and stuff.
The middle. A lot of the middle is, I think.
Okay.
South Africa. Well, I think there's a lot of problems in Africa, but South Africa seems pretty dope just because I go on a safari and there's beaches.
Egypt.
That would be cool too. See
that
pyramids.
Would be super cool.
Yeah, but I know there's a lot of kind of sketchy stuff happening there right now too.
All right, we talked about riding elephants. How do you feel about riding
a camel?
Camels.
I'd ride a camel.
I feel like those are more built for that.
Yeah, I feel less bad riding a camel than an elephant.
With the hump, they're kind of like genetically, inherently meant for me to ride them.
And they've been kind of bred to. They're like the horses of the Middle East.
Yeah, like you don't feel bad riding a horse.
No, I would never ride a horse because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of them, dude. They're scary. Just get kicked.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
There you go, guys.
That concludes
this episode of Peakton Middle School. Why am I talking like that?
Know.
Kyle, where can they find cool PIMS merch?
PIMS.store if you want the shirt. Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, PIMS.store if you want to check it out. We got shirts, we got sweatshirts, we got hats.
The hoodies are super nice.
Super comfy,
Champion,
super warm.
printed on Champion. They got the two-tone hoods.
Yep.
Honestly, like, best quality hoodie I've ever had.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, so definitely check that out if you guys are trying to get something for the holiday season.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/PIMSpodcast. You know, you can get a personalized video shout out from us, deleted scenes and bloopers videos, behind the scenes vlogs every month, a bunch of stuff like that. Go check it out. And yeah, Kyle, where can they follow you?
Instagram at KyleStafford36. Follow the podcast at PIMS Podcast. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Yep, that's all I got.
You can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And with that being said, we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.